Hello guys. So in last video we set up the reference and we will start with the eyes. We will work in the four view, front, side and perspective. So first we need to go to the front view and create the basic shape. Let's take a plane. Where is our plane? It went to the grid. Let's rotate it 90 degree. Next we're gonna study how many loops we need around the eye. If we go to reference, let's take this or something with the clear field. So how many loops we will count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There are around 14 loops around the eyes. Let's start. Let's not vertex. The center of the eye, how to determine that is here. The light, where the light stops and the shadow starts coming, and we'll just build this part. We remember there were three loops at the corner. We'll just place it accordingly and we extrude the extrude edge. Now we jump to the side view. Before going to the side view, let's take it to the object mode, and this is where our eyes is. So let's place it. Okay, let's work in the two views. So if I select my vertex here, it's not perfectly matching. I mentioned in the earlier, there will be a little bit of up and down side. So we need to decide which axis to adjust in the which view. If we working in front view, we'll be doing y axis and x axis. And when we go to the side view, we will be working on only on z axis. Y axis will only match the front view. So if you select this, let's take them and let them go back. This is our extreme point. So it will be like here. This is our extreme point, and this is where our eye ends. So this is where our eye ends. But this won't be going as much as back as this much. So this part is not visible. We'll go to the perspective now. If you press 3, you see the curvature. So that's the curvature of the eye. We'll take it a little. Let's extrude, move, go to the vertex mode, and we're going to follow this loop. Yeah, this is the loop we are following, and the 14 is the max loop we will be using. So we won't be doing 14 loop right away. It's the final output. We are not going more than 14 loops. So let's do this. Extrude, move, one more extrude. Keep adjusting side view as well as the front view. or else it will be hard to manage the side view later on. Okay, so I'll just jump into the side view, and if I go to perspective, it's hard to judge right now. I'll leave it as it is and get to the center point and go back to edge mode, extrude edge. This is our the extreme center, and let's take this much. And let's, before merging, let's check the side view. We are only going to do the adjust the z-axis, so that's it. If I take this is how it will be, or it will be just a principle like this. And if we see, the eye goes like this, we'll get that more detail. Okay, so let's bridge it together. Now we have a basic shape here. We can have another 3 loop here. We won't be doing that right now. We need to make it look like an eye in the perspective view. Make sure this looks like an eye. Yeah, it looks like an eye right now. So what things we need to do? I feel like we need more loops here. So let's add the loop. Insert edge loop tool. One loop here, one loop here, one loop here, another here. Okay. Now we'll be adding one here and we'll be work with that. How many loops we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We already got 11. When we are going to put here 12, and we will work with the 12 right now. We will have a scope for 2 more loops. We'll see later on. So the front is pretty much done, adjusted. We'll go to perspective, press 5 and 3. So what happens? Front view is basically to cover a eyeball. We must have an eyeball here. Let's set the eyeball like this. Now let's go to the perspective. So this is our eye. Let's scale it so it fits well. This is supposed to be the center. So let's take it here and rotate it outward. Don't keep it straight. Keep it a little tilted. Okay, so this is just the basic. So this needs to be scaled down so it fits pretty well. Let's go to the object mode. We can scale down. That's the major part, fitting the eyeball, and we will change the shape as per eyeball. So let's say we need to rotate it down a little. Let's switch to the component mode. This is the move tool, object, component. Put it back a little as per the eyeball. This part can go. Make sure to look from all the angles. Try to find as much as gap as possible. The more you look around, more gaps you find, more accuracy you will get in your model. So this must pretty much fits the ball. This is our eyeball. Let's name it AYEALL. Okay. And this is our eye. So this is the first part of the eye. Let's move ahead. We needed one loop here. Let's insert it. It was the basic and easy part. We took care of it. Now the hard part is to maintain the flow and look of the eye. You can barely see the eye here. Things might get a little hard to understand from here, but you can always look back in the reference how the loops are there and follow it. Don't go more than 12 for the starting. Okay, so this is our loop to follow, and let's just spread accordingly. So what happens? It goes down and it goes up. If you see it from the side, the eye goes down and it goes up from the here. So next part we are gonna make, we will make till here eyebrow, and the next loop we're going to extrude this one till here. So we're gonna extrude it, and we have done this part, the going down part, and then where we going to this is the nose, half nose. Everything will be going up from here, and this will just go this will go down. This is the understanding of anatomy of eye. This is all about. You should understand the volume of the eye. Look around with the references. If you see, it goes right like here. It goes a little straight and goes towards up. It goes back and it goes up. It goes down and it goes up. It's keep on going back. These type of things we need to understand properly in our head. It helps. So after this, just extrude and go along with the blue axis. Press 4, we're going to extrude till the eyebrow, and we'll leave the rest. Press 5, W. Okay, so for the eye we are going to make till here only, and should look like an eye. And we will adjust the loop now. Make sure to work with the component mode. This needs to go. I will use the shortcut to slide edge. Use Control and Shift. You can slide the edge. Control Shift. Take it to the middle. This part is almost flat or going up. So if you follow this, is going way too up. This is the peak. I'll take the vertex, object mode. Let's work with the 2 view now. Remove isolation. So it will stay here. This is the top of the eyebrow. Which is the top of the eyebrow? This is the top of the eyebrow. This is the most outer part. We won't mess around it. And this is going back of the head. Pretty much. Let's hide the eyeball. Control H. This is where. Yeah. So you see it's changing here. The hair are like this much. So let's take somewhere in the halfway. No, this is not the halfway. This will be the halfway. Halfway from here to here. Okay, so let's take it this much. That will be enough. This will go, this can go up. It's pretty much there. And we're talking about the socket area, and this area goes up like this. It becomes the nose part. So let's adjust that. This one. This will just become the nose part. Adjust that. This should stand somewhere in between. This is the part where we don't have enough ref, and it will blend between this and this. Somewhere in between. Let's slide and take it to the center. Let's adjust the only Z axis, and it goes here. It goes here. Now we know where to put them. Let's take it a little up. This will be here. This is the center of the nose. This will be our center. Let's stay a little. This is the part of the nose. So it should be, yeah, it's going right. This is also okay. This is the extreme point. They can like stay flat. We need to spend more time in this basics part and get the look. I'm not sure how it's gonna, it will be in between somewhere here. And this will definitely go back around. So let's see in the perspective. Press 3. You can see we got the socket area properly. Let's see from the front. And we have like this. The eye goes like this. That's why we have some extra. So not this actually, this area. And we need to slide that a little there. It will come down, and we should have a very nice curve here. Okay, if we press 3 and check it, look at it in the perspective. Go to perspective and fix. So this is the socket part. This is basically covering the ball. If you look closely, study your eye in the mirror, you'll understand these are the part where they basically covers your eye. So they needs to go down. Depending how much time you have spent studying the anatomy, it will be easier for you to understand. If you haven't done that, I recommend you to do some drawing, draw some eyes with a different angle. It will help you to understand. Again, I'm adjusting it, but I don't know where the ball is. Let's turn it on. Remove isolation. apply smooth. So some part got closer, some part got far. We need to keep adjusting that. This should goes in a flow. There all the eyelid area. This part stretch up and goes. This part stretch and blinks. They should stay close to the eyeball. And this is too close. This is too far. Make sure the reference is for health. It's not the everything. Things changes when you get into the three-dimensional space, and things has to be anatomically correct. At the end, your model should look like a human eye or human, not the other way around. Like if you're trying to, if you try too hard to match with something, you'll end up messing with it. So we need to find a balance somewhere. How much we can do. Always take time to adjust the loops. I'm sliding so it won't get distorted. Some place not. That's pretty much it. The eye. Let's save the file. So let's assign a new shader. Assign favorite material. Lambert. Let's give it a skin tone. Let's remove this. Material attribute. So that's look like a eyes, guys. I'll stay here. I'll I'll just show you after doing some detailings how it's gonna look like. So after more detailings, it will have more prominent and these kind of. So this will things will be done later. We are in the blocking stage right now. We'll keep it simple and we'll move to the next exercise. So the next is lips. We'll do that in the next video. You can find the raw files in the link I have shared. The link is in the description, and let's meet again.